Hi Gemini, so welcome back. This is the second part. So for those who haven't watched the previous video, please do so before you watch this one because we're on the second part already. So we have the Seven of Wand, Five of Sword, Queen of Cups, the Temperance, King of Sword, Six of Pentacles, One of Pentacles, Queen of Wand, Seven of Sword, Four of Sword, and then you have here the Ten of Cups. Let's try to read this one, Gemini. So please hit like, subscribe, and notification, and let's see here. So I'm seeing here, Gemini, this is your near future, so within 7 days, okay? I'm seeing here that you would tend to get an argument, or for some, not really an argument, it's just that you don't agree on these people perspective. Could be a family member, could be also on the work. And what you're saying here is that it's not like you're the one who had a fight. It could be a person who has already been down, and then you're saying here that these people are too much, and then they should have not done that. This person is also a person, you know, that's what I'm saying. And you sympathize for another person, not typically you. And you're saying here that you could understand the scenario where the other person is going to. And that's when you don't agree about the management or this kind of leadership that you're seeing. Seeing here. So you much more on sympathize on another person. And then, okay. Then that's more on like, you're saying here more on negative impact, that you don't like these people and stuff like that. Before I comment on that one, let me first try to read on the far future or outcome. You have Strength, Lovers, Four of Cups, Knave of Pentacles, the Empress, World, Hangman, King of Cups, Justice, Six of Wands. You have here the Six of Cups. Okay, seeing here. So more on like you were helping or trying to be on the side of the person who I mentioned before. And at the same time, probably your best friend, a very close family member. And then, so you're more on giving a shoulder to look upon. And then, seeing here, so you're looking after for that person, okay? And that person already requesting or thinking of moving or like leaving. And what you wanted is that the other people don't have any opinion of it, they will just accept it. But you're saying here that you cannot accept it. Okay. Let me try here, Gemini, to inform you something about this, okay? Just opening the cards because I don't want to miss anything. Okay. So, Gemini, it's okay, or it's very great that you have sympathy for other person, not like other people. That's very a good kind of habit that we should not, what do you call this one? Always forget. We should also have like sympathy for other person. But what I'm seeing here, Gemini, is that you are too emotional on what's happening in here. Could be because you're too stressed, or because you're too close to other person. That's why you're not seeing the bigger picture here. So you need to check about the bigger picture, okay? So if this is kind of like a workplace, Gemini, is that, what do you call this one? Yeah, you sympathize because you're friend with that person, but you're not really looking on the part where there's kind of this scenario because for example, I'll give you an example. So um, one of your colleague showed the project, his or her project, and then the boss said it's a trash. And then because he is or she is your the most close friend among the there, and then you sympathize with that person, and then you also see yourself before on that, what do you call this one, on that scenario. Or it could also be that because he or she is just your close friend and she's emotional, and then you tend to be on her side rather than on your boss side. But what it's saying here, that art saying here, is that you're not thinking it on a rational part on why the boss said it's a trash. I don't know if you could understand what it's saying here. So most basically it's saying here, you're too emotional to think more on a scenario. You have to remove yourself on being on an emotional state and go to the perspective on outside the box of it. You should be the third party. There's no wrong or right on this kind of scenario that are it's saying. It's just a matter of how to perceive a judgment in here. So same thing with the family member here that mentioned here, Gemini. So I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing here the target's not seeing any bad or negative vibe in a sense that that person did or something, but what it's saying here, it's just like your energy is like quivering in a sense of too emotional. It's giving too emotional power on your energy. So same thing with the family member. One person lash out, and then you're too emotional because you don't want that person to leave, and then now you quiver because you sympathize too much with that person. It should be not the case. I don't know if you understand what the chart saying here, Gemini. More on, it's like you cannot be too emotional on everything that's happening. You have to relax your mind. Now, one person give you an energy. I keep also telling it to other zodiac. A scenario where that person give you all her emotion, and what happened is that you sympathize too much with that person. He or she releases her bad energy, and then it was given to you, and then you accept all her bad energy, and then what happened right now is that you're the one who's lashing it out, which should be not. Once that you heard about the other person's bad energy, and then they just want to vent it out, and then you accept that vent out, you should not be the one accepting it by yourself, but release it, you know. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. It's more like um you feed her bad energy or his bad energy, and then you take it by yourself emotionally and personally, and then what's happening is that her perspective is became your perspective, which should not be, and then that means you irrational. So that's what it's saying here. I hope you understand what it's saying here, that you should not be irrational. You should be open your mind, and then a possibility, or could be, because I'm seeing here that you don't have any problem. So if they had a problem, you don't have any problem with this kind of scenario. You don't have a problem with your family, you don't have a problem. It's just that right now, too much energy that's coming from a third party, and then you're taking it in personally. So that's what it's saying here. I hope you understand what target's saying. You have to have a clear mind before doing anything. The good thing about your future and future is that you could tweak it. So think about it here, Gemini, before you act. If that's really your energy that's saying here, or it's probably another third party comment or energy. He or she didn't mean to do that to you, that to give that kind of black or bad vibes. It's just that Some people tend to release their anger, and you're too emotional, too sensitive of that energy, and tend to accept it. So you have to release that kind of energy. Do something fun. If you're asking how, do something fun to release that and forget about what you heard. And then afterwards, try to be yourself again. And I hope you enjoyed the reading today. Hope you hit like, subscribe, and notification. If you think this is not your card, please try to watch previous videos. Probably that's your card. Or for not, maybe please continue watching and maybe we could read your cards. See you soon, Gemini. Bye bye.